Hello, Teaquilters. Today is Wednesday, January 15th, 2025. It is 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. I'm T, here live with chat today. We chat for 1 hour on Wednesday, 7 to 8 p.m. We also chat on Saturdays. For 2 hours, we do a sew-in chat from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Central Standard Time. So, we're on today. We're going to give people a minute or two to get in. If you haven't already, I see Darcy is in here telling you all to give your thumbs up. So if you haven't already hit the thumbs up button, please go ahead and do so. Also, subscribe and hit the bell for notifications. And if you're not already a member of Teaquilts LLC over on Facebook, please go over there and join. But when you do, make sure that you answer the 4 questions so that you can be approved for admission into the group. So we're gonna wait for people to come. Darcy is also saying prayers for people in the state of California. A lot more devastation happened than anybody anticipated during this wildfire. So some families of one of the quilters that I know has been affected. So it's gonna need a lot of love in the world to get these people back on their feet. So there are a lot of organizations collecting things. There's also personal GoFundMes and things like that available too. So thank you, Darcy, so much. Sue GSD says it's 161 days, the magic number until Retreat 2025. Be there or be square. Yeah, so I'm still working on Retreat. Not like I'm working on various parts of it because we were snowed in this week. So I haven't even been able to do what I need to do for Retreat. I haven't been able to do what I need to do for my Gills quote show that's coming up in September. So a lot of businesses are closed and/or people are still on vacation from the holidays. So, yeah. Maddie Barnum is here. Oh, Sue says 64 days until spring. Deborah says Brown. G Sing is here. Melinda C. Quote Gal Don Cunningham. Francis Jackson. Kevin the Quilter. You know what, Kevin? I'm going to block you. He is too funny. Hi, Leetta Bryan, June Hanson, Anita Scott, Brenda Foley. Kevin's doing his announcements for Teaquilts, says Teaquilts LLC thanks everyone who is making and has made pillowcases for the Pillowcase Drive. 200 needed, but we'll take more. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, Teaquilts always does some kind of charity project every year. And this year we're collecting 200. The goal is 200 pillowcases. We are going to accept them from non-retreat people through the end of May. And then the final ones will be collected at Retreat 2025 at the last week of June. And our goal is 200 pillowcases. So thank you all that are participating and joining into that. I really appreciate it. If you're looking for where you mail the pillowcases, the information is always in the description box of my videos. Just mail it to Teaquilts LLC's P.O. Box. And the pillowcases are for adults, male and female, and as well as for children, and they can be themed any way you like. We just ask that the fabrics coordinate. Hi, Vivian Calvi. Hi, Zandra Odom. Dolores Feltz. Bonita Nance says she's working on her Scrap Club project. Suzette Denton. Peterkin Denton is here. Got your package I'll be opening. Eugenia Little from Philadelphia. Hello, welcome back. Laura A., I got your package as well. Surprise. She's from Chile, Florida. So glad I have quilts on hand. I saw where it was snowing in Georgia. I bet they closed that city down. I think they had about 3 to 4 inches of snow. So they can't drive on a dusting of snow in Georgia. So Carla Ford is here. Peggy O'Connor. Mary F. My brother is here. Delia Castro Short. Z-Joy Creations. And Sheila Willis. I still have one opening for a quilt retreat. Somebody would like to relinquish their spot due to family occasion that has come up. It is $1,100 for a single room, which includes everything for 5 nights, 6 days, including a chartered bus trip, as well as all meals while you're at the facility. Hi, Miss Remo. She's also reminding you all to give your thumbs up, show your love and support to the wonderful educator. Stop lurking and sign up. You watch, you like. Sharon Lewis is here. Thank you, saying her rent's paid. That means she's hit that thumbs up button. So thank you, Vanessa Brown. Eugenia will be sending her pillowcase this week, so that's cool, Cole. Jester Creative Space is here. Oh, yeah. You know, I have to stop watching. I find I get into the depressive mode. And so, like, during COVID, I was watching all day, every day. And so I decided not to do that anymore on any major news occurrence. Just know what's going on, and that's going to be it because I can't handle it. I did get your pattern in skin tone fabric. I don't know when I'll be able to make it because I can only use one arm, but have it and hope to get it soon. So that's awesome. Hopefully you'll be healed soon. Francis says, T, I paid my invoice. Can't wait to check out Dress and Village. I did mail your package yesterday. I've sent the tracking numbers, or I thought I did, but sometimes I tell you my emails don't go out. But I did get your some packages in the mail yesterday. Got packages in the mail today as well. Yes, Rima, I did. Patsy Johnson is here from hazy South California. Miss T, I will. He says, Miss T, I have to read Kevin's stuff now, okay? He getting just as bad as Rose, but he's okay this time. Miss T, I would publicly like to ask you if you will allow me to help you with the pillowcase drive in any way you need me to. I have a feeling we're going to get a lot. Yes, we are. I have a feeling too. So, yeah, I'm open to suggestions. Mona did what is here. Hello and welcome. JoAnn Lucas is here. Just trying to get everybody accounted for. Deborah Holloway as well. So welcome everybody. One thing in the news that came on my local station today that you all may not have seen, or maybe you have seen it, is that JoAnn's Fabric Stores is back in bankruptcy within a year. Well, it's been a year, so they had to probably wait a year to do anything else, and it looks like they waited exactly 1 year. Let me go over here and see if I can read some of this. They have just more than 800 stores in the USA, and they said since becoming private company in April, the board and management team have continued to execute top and bottom line initiatives to manage cost and drive. And they've been having this problem since COVID. And they say, however, the last several years have presented significant and lasting changes in the retail environment, which, coupled with our current financial position, has constrained inventory levels, forced us to take this step. He says he hoped the bankruptcy and subsequent sale would allow JoAnn to continue operating. So this is the second time they have declared bankruptcy in less than 12 months. It was in April of 2024, so it's not even a year. They completed a restructuring and saw it delisted from the U.S. Stock Exchange and become a private company as part of a bankruptcy deal. So I'm wondering if we're going to have more stores, like, are they all closing? I did read somewhere where they said that they were going to keep the stores open during the whole bankruptcy process, and that one of the top expense item is going to be to pay employees as they're working, so they're not going to try to stiff employees, which is nice, because a lot of companies, you know, you walk up out of there, sometimes you don't get your last check or two. So that seems like it's going to be a priority for them. So just know that your local JoAnn stores may not be anywhere anymore. So when they said bankruptcy this time, it didn't say restructuring. It almost sounds like JoAnn's is going to close if nobody buys it. So this is going to be interesting. Dorothy Battle came in, Janet McCurl, and Judy Smith. I'm not paying Sue GSD any attention. I'm not reading no more of her lines. We got our number of days to retreat. I'm done with Sue. And Darcy says that JoAnn's is the only fabric store by her. I think JoAnn's, ever since COVID, that they're not able to keep up now with online ordering, because remember when you went to your JoAnn store and they were completely sold out? There was no fabric anywhere when everybody was making masks, and so a lot of people got accustomed to online shopping, and I think that's still occurring. As well as, I just find it ironic that if I go to my local store and I buy something, and then if I order it online, I can get a 30% off. If I buy the whole boat of 9 or 10 yards, I can get, say, 30% off the boat. But if I'm in the store and I buy the whole 9 or 10 yards, then they don't allow that. And I remember that happened to me when I needed Timtex. I needed the stiff interfacing. And I didn't have time, because it takes JoAnn's like a week to ship your order, and then you got to wait for it to get there. So I didn't have 2 weeks to wait for them to send it to me. So I said, I'll just go in the store and just get it. And so I'm at the cutting table, and I'm showing her where it says online that you get additional 30% off if you buy the whole boat. I got a boat that's wrapped in plastic, so I know it's the whole boat. And she says, we can't do that here. So what did I do? I went online and ordered it online and said I was going to pick it up at the store. And then I marched my little tail up to the cashier and showed her where JoAnn's had confirmed that I paid for my order, and told her to write my name down, because it was earlier in the day and I knew it was going to be up there like a couple of hours later, because it takes them that long to process an order through to the stores and for them to get it up to the front for you to pick up. And I told her, I gave her my ID, told her to write my information down, my order number, and when it comes up to the front, I already know that I've already picked that order up, and you can just go on the computer and mark it as picked up, because nobody have time for that. So JoAnn's has some internal things, and a lot of stores do that. With Hancock's of Paducah is another one. They'll have a sale price online that you can't get in the store, which I don't like. And so I'm one of those people that when I'm in Hancock's of Paducah, I'm shopping in the store and I'm shopping on my phone. And so I'll put in my cart, knowing that I got to pay taxes in the store. If I put the items in my cart online, and it's going to be cheaper for me to not pay shipping, number one, and not pay sales tax in the store, then I go ahead and order. I'm in the store shopping, but I'm like, why would I buy it here I can have you ship it to me and I don't even have to carry it home. It's not like we're going to do anything the next day with the items that we're purchasing anyway. So, yeah. So it's going to be interesting to see, you know, with Hancock's gone, now JoAnn's is gone. You're going to be depending on your independent fabric sellers, not quilt shops. Because we got one shop here now that's left because JoAnn's ran out all of our other independent shops that sold fabric for like after 5 dress, stuff like that. Your leathers, your silks and satins, things like that. They ran all of those companies out. We're just fortunate that Jackman's in St. Louis, Jackman's has 2 locations, one in St. Louis and one in Fairview Heights, Illinois. And the one in St. Louis sells dress clothes material, but that section has been dwindling down over the years. So I'm hoping if JoAnn's do close here, that they'll increase that section back. And because you're going to need more choices when you have to make something fancy and you only got like 4 or 5 fabrics to choose from. So I hope that they increase that if JoAnn's does completely close. And then their Illinois store sells the home decorator fabrics. So it's going to be interesting to see what's going to happen in the fabric industry. And do note that in the last few years, we've had 2 or 3 fabric companies either go out or, like Robert Kaufman, had to get outside investors in order to survive. So just be aware. And that's what Patsy says, don't count on them staying open. And I don't. I think they're going to close, especially if nobody buys it. And it's going to have to be sold really cheap for somebody to buy it if you're saying you're not making money and you're filing for your second bankruptcy in less than a year. So it's going to have to go really cheap if somebody do decide to purchase it, which I'm sure they ain't going to want to let it go cheap. But it's going to be interesting because the small independent quilt shops are going to be all that we have left. And a lot of small towns and small areas do not have a local quilt shop. So we're about to go for sure into online ordering of our fabrics at the rate we're going. So yeah, just thought I'd throw that out there. Hi, Judy Smith. Mona saying maybe so, yeah, I would buy them. Lenore Brown is here. That name sounds, well, she's writing in the chat. So I think Lenora just hasn't been here in a while. So welcome back. Because that name sounds so familiar. Right, and Gesture Creative Space, I've noticed that too, that JoAnn's will give you coupons for something off, but everything in the store is off something, so you can't use the coupon that you got to get anything off. So I have noticed that too. Hi, Helena Carter, welcome, and Carissa Manager. Okay, and I'm going to be, next thing up is sending out information about Round Robin, and I want to also I'm doing this week the Dresden Village. I'll be uploading the first thing. All I've done is just one block that I did a long time ago at retreat last May. I haven't even opened this bag since then. So I'm going to be working with that, doing a video, seeing what I got in this bag. So that's why I have it laying here so I can go through it. And we will also be doing next week Fabulous. So I haven't even pulled fabrics for Fabulous. I have one Dresden Village pattern still available. It's $14 for that, $12 if you also want to get into the Facebook group. And I think Judy Smith, you need to request the Facebook group access to Dresden Village and Fabulous. So you just put in Teaquilts, Dresden Village, Sew Along, Teaquilts, Fabulous, Sew Along. And then just request to join those groups and I'll approve it. I put your packages in the mail. So everything has been mailed. I'm not holding anything now. And Mona is saying that a lot of stores, not just fabric, will be closing. And I fully understand that. I can totally relate to that because it's going to happen. We're buying so much online because of convenience, but it's hindering our local shops. And the funny thing is that we just had a new shop open, but over the previous years, we've had 3 or 4 of our shops, ones that I really, really like, closed too. So it's going to be interesting. Holly Duvall is here. So the only quilt shop is 30 minutes away from her. It has very limited hours and no weekend. And that's the other thing. It used to be that stores were open to like 5 or 6 on Saturday. Now they close at 3. It's like they close at 5 on weekdays, maybe open at 10. So they have very limited hours. We used to have Jackman's that was open on Sundays. They no longer have any Sunday hours. That was when I liked to shop, was on Sunday, because Saturday would be all the people that worked all week. And then I would like to go on Sunday because it was more of a laxy-daisy crowd. But it's going to be a lot. Hi, Jeff. He's reminding people to give their thumbs up as well. And Darcy says, the thing about getting stuff online is if you need a solid, it's hard to really tell if it's the perfect color. Exactly, because even when we were in chat, and some cameras pick up purple as a blue, some pick up blue as a purple, and don't even start getting into the many shades of red. Red was a hard thing to do even in dressmaking. So can you think of how hard that's going to be for quilting when you need a particular shade of red? So yeah. What else did I need to talk about? I think I talked about everything. If anything else come to me, we'll come back to that. I do want to talk about chat. We did start our Teaquilt Scrap Quilting Club via Zoom, which also has a Facebook group called Teaquilt Scrap Club via Zoom. You will not get admitted unless you're a paid member. But I just wanted to tell you all that you can still get into the scrap club. It's going to be $60 for the year, no matter when you join. What's going to happen is if you're planning on joining later, you're going to get less benefits. So even if you can't work on the projects right now, it would be beneficial for you to get into the group. So when I send out February's information, which I've already sent, but I'm going to resend it again at the beginning of February. When I send out February's information, you'll have it already, okay? Because you're already out of January's project. So even if you're planning to join later in the year, I would advise you to join now so that you can bank whatever patterns or instructions that we're giving. Also, if you have Facebook and haven't joined the Facebook group Teaquilt Scrap Club via Zoom, because there is a regular Teaquilt Scrap Quilting Club, so I named the other one Teaquilt Scrap Club via Zoom. That's the club you want to join if you have paid to join the Scrap Club online. And then I had some fabric pieces that were cut like maybe 6 to 7 inch squares. And so I had these leftover pieces available. So I ended up, for January's project, I started sewing all of that stuff together. And I am going to actually put this onto the borders, make another border for my quilt top. So it'll be almost a twin size bed when I'm done with it. Just using up the scraps instead of putting more strings to the side that I got to figure out what I'm going to do with later. I got a whole board up here I haven't even addressed all the way. I work on it sometimes when I'm sewing other projects, and then other times it's like I don't have time for that. So I'm getting rid of all of those scraps so I don't have more scraps. And then we're going to start opening up mail. Hi, Francis. She says, I just finished cutting my fabric for hearts. Hopefully I'll get it finished before our February class begins. Didn't you just post a picture of your center? Yeah, she's posted the Motor Love part. Thank you. Just using the scraps, Don. Thank you. So this is from Rose. Priority mail because of the snow, and then once stuff get delayed, other stuff just gets piled up on top of it, and then the stuff just don't come. Okay, it took forever for this priority mailer to come. Says T on it. Oh my goodness, here we go with these fancy folds again. Miss Rose, have fun with me. It says, a merry little wish. And then it says that your Christmas is filled with peace, blessings, and love. And it's Charlie Brown stuff. Let me show you that. And then it says, love the squad. Miss Sheila, Miss Vivian, Miss Carla, and Rose. She's not a miss. Miss Rose. I'm going to add it anyway. And then she says, enjoy. So let me see if I can pop this up first of all. A late Christmas card here. But we had some, like I say, issues with this one coming because of the salt and stuff. The ice, I'm about salt, because of the ice that was out. Oh, I got to fold these over to keep it closed once I put them in there. Okay. All right. Okay, I opened that, but it didn't stay. It won't stay for some reason. Is something in there that's preventing it? I don't think so. It's got like a spring in it, but it's not staying. I'll just do it like that. I'll just push it in on the bottom. So you've got all of these little cutesy people. You can see from the back here. That's cute. And then it says, press here.
Suddenly there was with the angel a multitude of the heavenly host, praising God and saying, Glory to God in the highest, and on earth peace, goodwill toward men. That's what Christmas is all about, Charlie Brown.
That's cute. All right, so then we've got a gift for you from the ladies. And it is a debit card with cash. It's a debit card, like a Visa card. Right there. So thank you, ladies. And I think this is for one of Rose's orders. Let's see. Oh, this is for both of her orders. Okay, thank you, Rose. I thought this was going to be one of her orders because she hadn't even placed the other one yet. All right, thank you, Rose, for paying for your orders. And thank you to the squad for the card and the debit card as well. I'm going to just sit it right here for a minute. All right. Next up is, now this is something that I ordered. You know, whenever grunge gets on a low price, I got one of them Teaquilts out there to help spend my money. Like I'm normally spending y'all money. Well, she helps me spend my money. And ain't no need in posting this because she sent it to me a while back. but I didn't order. And then she posted in Facebook group, and now I'm like, oh man, I forgot to order. So they didn't have much available. So I'm telling you, it's a waste of time to go now. So there's no need in worrying about it. But this came from So Inspired Quilts of Navajo out of Hamilton, Illinois, because there is another So Inspired quilt somewhere else, but it's not out of Illinois. So make sure when you go to the website that you pay attention to that. On the top here is a thank you gift. And if I'm not mistaken, this is the lady before that I had purchased from before and was short when I got the order. Like she had sold me a yard, but it was only like 3/4 of a yard, and then she ended up giving me something else, and it was like a lot of extra something else. And see, she even sang on here that one of the grunge that I ordered 3 yards, and she sent 4, no extra charge. See, she is very generous. I'm gonna have to see how far. I'm gonna have to Google that to see how far she is, because she's always doing something like that. So on this bag, it just says, just to thank you for your order. And it's a panel. I don't know if it's the Christmas tree, because I've ordered these before. So it is the Christmas tree, and I've ordered these. So I will probably put this into the Teaquilts retreat drawing or door prize somewhere. So it's a Christmas. 'Tis the season to be merry. So yeah, she's always doing something like that. So I'll put this right here for right now. Put my knee lift down. No, it's just one check in here, Rose. I don't know what the other... This one says Merry Christmas from the squad. So this is not that. So I don't have the other one, Rose. All right, so I read it wrong. So the squad gave me a check, a money order, and a debit Visa gift card. So thank you guys. I thought that was for Rose's order. I thought she told me her check for her order was in there, so that's what I assumed it was. But apparently that check is missing, and it's not here. Let me look in the envelope again. Hold on. I tossed it away. It could be in here. Nope. There's nothing else in here. Nothing else was in there. All right. So then she always has the little cute pink bag. So almost every piece of fabric or two gets put in a bag. I don't know. This is a laundry basket fabric. It says it's batik moda. This don't look like a batik to me. But I wanted to order some of Editor Star's fabric just so that I could see how it feels, because I've never ordered any of her fabric line. And I figured it would be easy to use a blue. I can also put it into a pillowcase because it's more of a solid. This is not a batik though. This is not the batik. I got to figure out which one is it. This is not Editor Star's fabric. This is something else. Let's see, what is it? Winter Blues. Swirls Navy Blue by Paintbrush Studios. Winter Blues. Swirls Navy Blue Paintbrush Studios. That's what this is. It was $4 for a yard. So I got it because I could use the solid. This is Editor Star's Boutique called Raspberry. Oh my goodness. It's very nice. Right here. It's kind of got like leaves. You can see them disappear and reappear. I got 2 yards of this because it was pretty. It was on sale for $8. So I got 2 yards. And then I've got, the rest of them are going to be Bella solids. Not Bella solids. I got 1 Bella solid so I can compare it to Robert Kaufman's, the skin tones that I got, because I don't want to compare it to the black. We compare it to the black, I'll never buy Kona again. So let's see which one is in here. I don't know if this is free or what. I don't know what this is because I didn't order fat quarters, but I got 4 pieces to equal a yard. So I'll come back to that one and we'll go over here to the next bag. So she got all the grunge in one bag. So let's do that and see how many did I purchase here. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, so there's going to be some discrepancy in this. So let me show you Moda Dark Teal. I got 1. So I thought this was 1 yard. It's a fat quarter. And it's the Moda Teal Solid. So that's where I thought I was getting a yard. But this was only $2.99 a yard. $2.99 for a fat quarter. So I got a fat quarter of that. And then I got Moda Oh, I was in the wrong place ordering, or maybe because it was on sale. I would have never bought this at 3 times for $12, $16. I thought I was buying yardage, 3 yards of this chocolate. No, what is it called? Milk chocolate basics, and I was in the fat quarter section. So when I thought it was $2.99. It was $2.99 a fat quarter. I don't buy that normally. So I got 3 of them, and then she gave me 1 for free. So that's the problem. Then I went to the yardage. You got to really read everything on these websites, guys. 1 yard. I got the winter blues. We need butterscotch, which is going to be this. This is grunge butterscotch. I really like this color. And I got 3 yards of it at $6.20 a yard. I really, really love this. I can't wait to use this. $6.20 a yard. And then the next one up is the pumpkin color. I got 4.5 yards. I always like orange. And it's not that bright orange that it can be overwhelming. They call this color pumpkin. Very pretty. Hi, Phyllis G. Hi, Betty Ward. Betty Ward says, So Inspired Fabric, Hamilton, Illinois is approximately 140 miles from me. If it is, it might be something to consider. And then I've got this green one that's Kelly green. So this is Kelly green. And that's what I was using before. I think that's what I'm using now. Yeah. So this is Kelly green. I'm using it in this project up here. So I ordered because I just about cut it all up, 3 yards, and it was $6 a yard. So that's what I got from So Inspired. Make sure you read whether you're getting a yard or a fat quarter, because I thought I was getting yardage because it was in the clearance section. $2.99 a fat quarter ain't clearance to me. So I was reading out of the clearance section, but she did send me an extra fat quarter for free and a panel. So I'll be sharing the panel, of course, because I got that panel already. I probably bought it and had it for door prizes too. And I'll be adding that one into the door prizes because I already got plenty of them if I want to use that. Claudette Hall is here. Michelle the Quilter. Next package is from Suzette Peterkin Denton. I think I know what it is. Woohoo! She got a note on here. First 2 pillowcases make, more to come. Okay. So I'm always trying to remember so I write people's name down so I don't forget. Suzette Peterkin. Because if I don't do it now, it won't make it. Oh, this is retreat. This is the wrong page. Hold on. I had turned the page because we had retreat stuff come in. So she says it's 2 pillowcases in here. So let's see those. We love pillowcases. Looky. I got a lot of this fabric here in different colors, and I can't remember the name of it now. I need to go back and start looking at some of this stuff. But isn't that pretty? Nice spring pillowcases. And they're the reverses, so that's cool. So this one has light color with the spring print again with all the flowers. Just really pretty. So thank you. So that's 2 pillowcases, Suzette. That makes us now at 31. Let me get this bag back so I can put them in here so I can get them with the other pillowcases. Thank you so much. I love it. All right, another box here from Pat Priest. I'm gonna open it down here. Ooh. Let me write that name down. More pillowcases. Thank you everybody that's participating. I really appreciate it. And even those that can't, I fully understand. Because not only are you making pillowcases, you're also having to mail it in as well. So I appreciate that. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Make sure 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Wow. Thank you. Gave us 9. So now we're at 40 pillowcases. Wow, wow, wow. Let's look at them. I'm just going to open them up so you can see the pattern, the 3 fabrics that they use. Some people use 3 fabrics, some people use 2. All of that is acceptable. You can do whatever you want. It's a pillowcase. That's one. This is the reverse of this one at the top, but the same fabric on the bottom. Very nice. And then we've got this one here. This is the pillowcase fabric here. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Look at it. Gorgeous. And this is what I mean by coordinating. The fabrics don't have to be the same fabrics. We just want them to match and look pretty. But you can still use whatever yardage you have. Make any theme that you like. This is the pillowcase fabric. But she used this floral with the black background. Very pretty. And this one is the reverse of that one. Right here, it has that floral as the main pillowcase fabric. Very pretty. And we've got 2 here that are similar. Just that green fabric it's got a print, and the next one is more of a tone-on-tone solid mottled print, which is this one right here. More of a solid. And she stitched her flap down. I just noticed that. Her flaps are not flapping, which is nice. You don't have to worry about trying to press it. So she took the time to stitch that down. That's something I don't normally do, but then I hate it when it's not stitched down. Very pretty. Same, she used 2 fabrics. Got the flap top at the pot. That fabric at the top is the same fabric underneath. Very nice. Last one of 9. Oh, we're going to have to open this one up a little bit so you can see these pretty faces. Look at that. That's really cute. I'm hoping you all can, yeah, you can see all the animals on there. Very pretty. Thank you, thank you. That's really nice of you, Suzette. I appreciate you participating in this pillowcase drive. So now we're up to 40 out of 200. Let's see. We're at 20% of go, so that's cool. Thank you, thank you. 20%. Make sure there's nothing else in here. Yep. I'm gonna put these other pillowcase bag in here so it'll all be together. And semi-fold the box because I got to work my way out of here. All right. I don't need that. The big box. I got a medium-size shipping box from Laura Austin from Florida. So thank you, Laura. I don't know what's in here yet, but we're going to open it up. Laura, first of all, let me say thank you. Because Laura paid $75 to ship this box. This box is a little over 25 pounds. I was shocked when I got to the post office today. So thank you, Laura. Also, email me so I have your contact information because I would like to do something because you've gone above and beyond. No matter what's in this box, you spent $75 to mail it. I'd like to do a little something for you. So I really appreciate that. Goodness gracious. Let's get her open. I had poked my finger, and I wasn't planning on, I didn't know this box was at the post office, so it was hurting my hand. I had stopped wearing a Band-Aid, but I had to put a Band-Aid back on because my hand was hurting so bad every time I put the weight on it from this box. So I'm back to putting a Band-Aid on it because I'm like, I just poked it yesterday and thinking I don't need a Band-Aid anymore. It's like, no, you need a Band-Aid because the Band-Aid gives you a padding so you don't hurt it. So let's see, up on top, we've got a note. Hello, Teaquilts. I'm hoping these items and clothes can be used as giveaways for your next retreat or can be distributed at one of your scrap club quilt meetings. Trying to downsize a bit as I head into retirement. Met you at QuiltCon, and I love catching your lives when I'm not too exhausted from work. I particularly like watching you and Kevin. Often I rewatch to get a good laugh. I love the way you guys interact. And she's got Laura. And she says, pay it forward or trash. Well, nothing's going in the trash. Like I said, I do, when I go to quilt retreats, I try to put out more items. So I go by the pull of your name. And I'm one of those people that when it comes to tickets, I'm always the last one to get called. And I don't like it if I'm getting the last item and don't have a choice. So I always try to have more items than what I need so that the last person whose name is pulled is not subjected to getting the last gift on the table, whether you want it or not. So that's my goal when I do my retreat drawings. So we've got padding on top. All right. Ooh, she got containers in here. We'll come back. Okay, this is a handy caddy. It has a Velcro thing on here. I don't know how to use it. And it's got a bag inside here, and this opens up. It's got Velcro on it to keep it from opening now that it's down there. So this right here, put your stuff in here. I could see this being great at retreat to put all of your stuff in the pockets. So there's 4 pockets over here. Look like there's some kind of strap or something, or more Velcro. And then another set of pockets over on the other side, another 4 pockets. And it's nice that it's see-through, but then you also got the inside that you can put stuff in. So I feel like this would hold everything you need at retreat on the table in a organized space. Because if you're doing my retreats where you're coming from out of town, you're bringing your 12 by 18 ruler at the most, for the most part. Because I'll bring big mats, not rulers, big mats. So you can even put your 12 by 14, 12 by 18 ruler in here. Let's see how long this is. Yeah, because it's about 13.5 inches long. So very nice. I like that. This is something that would have been really helpful when I did a lot of scrapbooking out. It would have kept a lot of stuff organized. Okay, we got a container here with all kinds of stuff. So let's pull it out. And this is not the only one, guys. Oh my goodness. People are saying thank you, Laura. Dorsey says, T, that's funny. Her flaps are not flapping when I was talking about the pillowcases. I'm too lazy to do the last step. I normally will stitch the edge down, but I have never like stitched it flat to the pillowcase. So another little bag here for holding items that are small, like if you were doing all your pens and rotary cutter, things like that, you can see through it. 101 expert tips. Top quilt designers share their secrets. We have a pattern and sometimes book table that we put items on as well. This is a daily to-dos. You can start on your own day, so there is no expiration. This is what it looks like. And then I'm just going to open up a page so you can see the whole thing. So then this is what the pages looks like. I remember I got another planner. I ended up giving it to somebody. I think I gave it to Sue because she liked it. Stars and Chains quilt pattern by My Fabric Addiction. So that's another pattern going to the pattern table. Log Cabin quilt block foundation paper. Look like she been a part of the Fat Quarter Shop's quilty box. Then you've got Flying Geese paper. Oh my gosh, she's got the infamous triangles on a roll that every time you go to make them, you don't have the right size, so then you have to go buy another one. So this is really cool. These will make nice notions. This is 5.5-inch finish half square triangles. Makes 188. They're called triangles on a roll, just in case you missed that. And then these are 4-inch finished. Would have come in handy with our project we just did. And then these are 2 3/4 inches finished. So she's got bigger sizes, and she has an oddball size with the 5.5 and 2 3/4, and that's the kind of stuff sometimes you don't miss. And that's why I stopped buying these and bought the triangulation CD, because it comes in all the sizes. But cool. Uh-oh, the pen's opened up. Sparkle Star quilt block. I made this with you guys. It has a ruler. I used a ruler. I've done a video on these. Courthouse steps. These are paper piecing foundations, and this is foundation too. But I did mine with just the ruler. Which one is this? Snail trail papers in a 4-inch finish size. Yep. And these look like square and a square quilt blocks. So 4.5-inch square. I don't know if it came out, if some of it got used. I don't know, but we got this here. I'll try to put a rubber band on that. This is 4-inch finish, would be great for making the blocks that we swap at Quilt Retreat with all batiks. Here's another of the Flying Geese. I don't know if they're the same size. Let's see. I think so. I'm just going to slide those in there. It might be just leftovers. Log cabin foundations in a bigger size, 6-inch blocks now. These are water erasable pens. And let's see. I don't know if they're blue or different colors. Made in Japan. They're blue. Look like they're all blue, and it's a lot of them, so that's cute. 2, 4, 6, 8 of them. So sometimes what I do with smaller items is that I'll group them into a baggie and give you like extra stuff as well. These are some ink pens. What is this one? Doesn't have anything on it. Oh, here it is. Madame Sews is on one, but not on the blue one, but not the black one. It's like a gel pen. And there is a red one and another, and 2 blacks and 2 blues. No, 2 reds, 2 blacks, 2 blues. And then these are refills. Now that's cool, to give you the pens and the refills. So that's cool. This is like Christmas. We're going to be over because we're not even halfway through the box, guys. 2-inch square and a square. Economy block, where you do like 2 squares in a square. More log cabin foundation for 4-inch. And then we've got pineapple foundation in 4 inches. Woven star, it's 4 inches. Probably in more than one piece. That's why it's 4 pieces. That's why the paper is bigger. This is 1.5 by 3-inch finished flying geese. Upside down. And more 3 by 6 flying geese. And then she's got a lot of these magic pens. I love magic pens. But they came out of the container. I just like them because they got the grip handles on them. And then they started coming out with them flat as well. I really like the flat ones because, you know, it just goes into your hand. But the round ones work too. And they're expensive. I'm assuming she didn't like them. Oh my goodness. That's the one thing about downsizing is that they're friction pens and they erase with heat. Okay, thank you. So there, Laura's in the comments, she's helping me, says that the friction pens are, they're friction pens, and so they're erased with heat. Okay. All right. I'm trying to put these back in here. They fell out the container through shipping. Because me, I'll get stuck. I'll forget. Go back in here later on and be stuck. There we go. It snapped. All right. And these are really nice. It's like paper chains. But these are slap things. Slap bracelets that are great for going like on stabilizers and anything you want to keep rolled up like that. So that's cool. Now let's put all of this back in here. That's just container number 1, guys. Try to get all the paper stuff back in the bottom. Flying geese, log cabin, woven star, flying geese, pineapple, snail trail, courthouse steps, star, and then these are just extras of those other sizes. All right, nice container too, Laura. Like that. I'll be putting some stuff in these. All right, container number 2. Uh-oh, this one got busted doing shipping. The lid got busted. All right. Inside of this one is a pretty quilty bag. Nice heavy duty zipper, like a zipper you put on a coat. Girl, are you kidding me? These are all sew tights. Is this for the long arm? Because she got a big kit of these. I don't know if these are the ones for the long arm or are they just regular sew tights. No, they're just regular, I think. But there's a lot of them in here. So all sew tights. And then I don't know if this is like a thimble. Is this a thimble? Or is this for heat? That's what I don't know. So it's got two of these in here. I haven't seen these before. I don't know if they're like to like, you know how when you used to go, I used to be a secretary at one point and I would go through papers and I'd use little rubber things like these. So I don't know if they're heat resistant or not, but that's really cool. The lid's right here. Ooh. Wonder how much duct tape can save that one. We'll find out. All right, another container. Ooh, she's got Laura Heine in here. Dress fish elephant pattern. And it's like it's all in one. I'm just going to take the card out the front so you can see it. Whatever's in here is in here. But that's what it is on the front. And then it has like her collage of pattern book. I have done one of Laura. I probably got the dress and never done it, but I have done one of hers. So that's a pattern. And then she's got fabric for the teeny tiny elephant quilt right here. So this is a kit for this. That's why this is in here. The stabilizer interfacing. I don't know what these are. Laura, you're going to have to help me. This is Peel Press. Let's see what they're calling this. From the Warm Company. Bonds permanently when ironed. So it's a fusible web is what this is. So they are heat. Thank you, Laura. Those little finger things are heat resistant. Laura Heine, this is a kit. And then you've got, I don't know because I have never bought her kit. These are guidelines. Guide lock strips. I have no idea how you use that. I'm going to have to come back in here and look for myself. Just to see what it is. Because I like to know what stuff is. I just haven't done any of her stuff in a long time. A lot of people coming out with their own notions. And it looked like, is this a different pattern in here? So the yellow things are guide locking strips. They've got a brochure in there showing you how to use those. I don't know what they are, so I have to look it up. And then you've got quilt ruler upgrade kit. And I don't know if that part's in here or not. It doesn't matter, but it could be just a brochure. But it's this yellow thing that you can put on your ruler when you're marking lines. And then cool quilt tools to prepare for perfect piecing. So that is also this. And this is that Guidelines for Quilting, made by Guidelines for Quilting, these things here. And I don't know if you use this for Laura Heine stuff. Okay, so everything in this box was for Laura's Heineken kit. Okay, so yeah, that's pretty cool. And then it says includes all fabrics for the tiny elephant kit quilt top. Oh, look at this. I thought it was just like a 1 fat quarter like main fabric, but you got all this fabric in here for the kit. Now that's cool. Okay. So we'll keep this all together. I have no idea what you're doing with these guidelines, so I'm gonna have to look at that before I give it away. All right, the lid on this, and one more container, but it's other stuff in the box, okay? I'm just, ooh, got a bee stencil. I know what this is. And then, let's see what type of thread this is. It's DMC broader machine. So it's a 50 weight, I'm assuming. Yeah, 50 weight thread. So that's cool. Some sulky thread that is matte finish, strong, premium, heavier, long staple cotton. So it's like stuff you can piece with if you need colored threads. Guess I need a beer. Oh my goodness. It was a lot. Laura Heineck, you got to be ready for it, and you need a space where you can lay out and leave it. I give out something similar to this at retreat, so this will help. Those little brushes that you clean your machines with, and maybe I will just give somebody a whole pack. They can take the whole thing. More patterns called Bling. Pumpkins. Pumpkin in a row. I can't read backwards. Interlinked. And stripe, stars and stripes number 2. Color weave. And this is modern logs. Very pretty. So that was a lot. Oh, one more thing in the container is a rotary cutter. And who is this one by? For More. Says patent pending. And it's just really a pretty one. Isn't that pretty? So we got that one. Goodness gracious. I'm going to put this one back so I know where the stack of containers go. Because I got to put this stuff back in here. There is 2 of these. Now, I don't know how you get rid of Quilter's Dream batting, but it's their 80/20. Very pretty. What size is it? It's a throw size, 60 by 60. And then there's another one. It's also throw size, 60 by 60. 2 of these. Okay. Okay, this got a little crushed in shipping. It's a cigar box, like. Uh-oh, this rubber band about to break. We got to open it up so we know what's in here, though. Woo! It broke. Oh, it's all kinds of miscellaneous pens and pencils. When you have like sign in somewhere, you need just a lot of pens and pencils. That's what this is. All right. She was cleaning up big time. See if I can put these rubber bands back on here. I don't have the third one to go across the other way anymore, but 2 should be fine for now. Sit this one up here. Wait a minute, there's 3 of these. Size throw again, okay? 3. And, oh, perfect pineapples, 9-inch blocks right here. I'm trying to figure out if it's 1 or 2. Yeah, so it's 2 of these. 2 of these. Okay, she's got binders in here that she used for, I guess using for sorting patterns or something. I don't know, but they're pretty. 2 pink binders and a purple binder. And then inside the purple binder is a book from Better Homes and Gardens called Cherish Quilts. Right here. I haven't seen this book before. And I think this is the last item in here. So let me look. See what's in here. Babies. They have categories. I didn't go to the index. That's what I was trying to do. Picture this. That's still babies. And then they go to kids with the I Spy quilt. And teen quilts. So this is good for people that are always asking, is there a quilt for a male? Is there a quilt for kids or a teenager? So that's cool. It's got like t-shirt, like you could do it as a t-shirt quilt. And then, so after teens, I'm just trying to get the categories. We've got other treasures. First thing is a pillow, a bib for a baby, and a grab and go bag, mod music, something for you to, interesting. Let me show you a picture right there. Very pretty. And then they got the quilting bases in the backs with your pattern sheets also in a pocket. So very nice book. All right. Woo! Woo! I tell you what I'm going to do is that I got a white book with all my projects in it. I think I'm going to use one of these. Which one's biggest? Probably this purple one. Let's see if they might be all the same size. The purple one is a little bit bigger. I'm going to use this purple one. I'm going to switch out my books. All right. Put this in between those so they don't get messed up. And then I've got to work my way out of here now. I got to put the other containers back in here. But I'm going to use this so my book isn't white anymore because I keep losing it because it's white. It gets mixed up with all my other white books. Everything in that box was for Laura Heineken kit except the guidelines for quilting. Okay. Then she says, guess I need a beer. I meant Heine. Like a Heineken. Laura, you are so sweet. That's and generous from Kevin, and I second that. I happened to be talking to Kevin on the phone when I was at the post office and saw this box, and I'm like, OM to the G. He says, are you going to open that when you get home, or are you going to wait? I said, I'm going to wait. He didn't think I was going to be able to wait. I said, I'm going to wait. I used to be really bad with gifts and stuff, but I've since calmed down over the years. Deborah says, Laura, that is very sweet of you. Also, Francis says, Laura, please adopt me. Right. Laura says, like I said, pay it forward or trash. And Francis Jackson says, everything is very nice. So, yeah, thank you so much. You are above generous. This is something else. I forgot to put those in that other container. I got to put them back. So, but yeah, that was really fun to open. Very fun to open. This one I'm gonna have to, I don't think it was in here. I think it was in here with the paper stuff. So much stuff in here, cases was getting busted up. Very nice. So thank you so much. You didn't have to send all of this, especially when you get to the post office and they tell you how much it's going to cost to ship and you still follow through. I really, really appreciate that. This one was, I didn't know what it was. This was in a Laura Heine thing. I'm just nosy. I'm trying to see, is there a different end? I have no idea what this is. All right, Laura, one more time. What is this? It's these little units, and it's a lot of them in there. So this is a metal piece on this side. It's flat on the other side. It feels like it could be peeled. Yeah, it could be peeled. But what snaps on here? One more time, Laura. I have no idea. And it's not like it's another end that snaps onto it. So, interesting. I guess I'm gonna have to go outside and put this in the garage in plastic. Make sure everything's in plastic and put it in my garage, because I got a bag out there that I've been putting stuff in, but I have a box in the house. But this one and the last one I got haven't made it downstairs yet, but I think I'm gonna take those outside because this is a lot. So it's a box by itself. Oh, okay. I put those on my rolling cart and something else. Let me see. I'm just typing something so I can see. And hang rulers. Okay. Through the holes. Okay, that's cool. I may have to try one of those. We'll put this back in there. I think everything from her is back in here. Everything is in here. So thank you so much. That was fun. I don't even know how I got it into this room. I had to clean this whole section out just to get in here. So now I got all the stuff that I've opened on the other side of this box. So I got to clean up to get out of here. But I got like 8 or 9 inches of walk space around this box. Yeah, so I got to clean up the stuff that from the other box openings that I did, package openings, so that I can get out of here. But that was so fun, and thank you so much. And it will be out on the tables at retreat. So I really, really appreciate that. They will be used. Just know that everything is going out at retreat. That, like, I'm going to take a couple of those hanger things and see if they work in here somewhere. So I'll probably take a couple of those. But everything will be up at retreat. So I appreciate that so much. And then she says, it brings me great joy to donate it. So that's awesome. Thank you so much. Again, she didn't have to do this. Like I said, spending $75, not on top of giving away items worth hundreds of dollars. That's a big deal. So I really, really appreciate it, Laura. because, you know, you could have easily backed out of that at the post office. So just your box size alone, I tell you all that. They charge you based on your box size, and then on top of that, the weight. So I really appreciate that. Bonita's giving Laura claps, and she's dancing and flipping. Bonita, girl, she asking Miss T, how's that popcorn coming along? I ate a bag yesterday, and I got one more bag left. I've been trying, if you know, I only eat it like once every other day or something, because I got it before Christmas. But let me tell you something. When I went into that cabinet yesterday and saw that I had just one more bag left, you know, I went online, right? Yeah, I went online and handled business. I ordered, I did not share not one bag with anybody. So I felt a little bad. So I bought a box of 24 so I can give my daughter some, because I ain't even mentioned the fact that I had Garrett's, okay? So this time when it comes, I'll go ahead and give her some Garrett's when it comes. So girl, I've been eating that popcorn. Haven't shared a kernel. But I did have plenty of Act 2 popcorn for my guests and my friends. You know what I'm saying? I had plenty of that. Oh my goodness. Patsy is thanking Laura as well. She says, Laura is now saying, you are so welcome. I appreciate all you do for the quilting community. So thank you so much. Girl, if you want some quilting, I don't know if you use African fabric. I got that. What else do I have? If you want something, girl, just let me know. Patterns, go look at my patterns. See if you want some patterns, anything. I know you're getting rid of stuff, so I don't want to just send you something and then you not wanting to use it. See if it's anything that I have on my site that you can use. I will happily send it to you, because just your shipping alone, not just the product, just your shipping, you spent $75 recently. The other stuff, yeah, it was part of your stash and all of that. You bought it at some point. But I really appreciate that. Seriously. Just very generous. So I appreciate that. Joe Carmel just popped in. She said, just saw the gifts and donation and awesome. Yes. My favorite popcorn is white cheddar. That's Darcy. Ray talking about, what about your brother, laughing out loud. I got Act 2. I got Act 2 for all my family and friends. You see what I'm saying? Oh, your birthday coming up in a month. I'll give you one bag, okay? I'll give you a bag. I'll give you one bag. Oh my goodness. Deborah says she has some Garrett popcorn coming to her soon too. See, I went on there. I said, Bonita got me hooked back on. I would have never bought Garrett's in pre-packaged bags because I've been in Garrett's. Like I told you all, if you go into certain places, the popcorn is bad. It's not always good. It's like the employees don't do what they're supposed to do because it doesn't taste like the popcorn downtown. But I was really pleasantly surprised at how good the packaged popcorn was. So now I'm a fan of that. I'm a fan of the popcorn. Bonita, you need to quit starting trouble. She talking about, notice she said a bag. But no popcorn will be in it, Ray. She's messing with you, Ray. I'll give you one bag. Woo-wee. That popcorn sure was good. It took everything I had not to eat popcorn every day. I can't remember what day I opened that box, but I ate a bag that day, that night, And then I think I ate a bag the next day. Then I waited a few days to eat another bag. And so I've been like gradually getting a bag here and there, trying not to think about Garrett's. And when I went in there yesterday and saw I only had 2 bags, I said, we can't have that. It was like, because I'm up late. I be up sometimes to like 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. So it might have been about 2 o'clock in the morning when I went and got a bag of popcorn. I was in here sewing on this stuff. And I was like, I got to order me some popcorn. So all the sewing stopped right then and there so that I can, handle the popcorn crisis that's about to happen, because I have to keep Act 2, because that's the best popcorn ever for my friends and family. That, I don't want to get them the bad stuff. So, Sue talking about, isn't Ray your favorite brother? That's why he getting a bag. One bag. Yes, he is my favorite brother, but he's just getting one bag for his birthday, okay? If he didn't have a birthday, he wouldn't get that, okay? I'm just saying. It's a good thing he got a birthday coming. Oh my goodness. She says, just a creative space says, I saw a huge bag of Garrett gingerbread popcorn at Sam's. I had to resist. I don't even want to see it. It was funny because when I Googled, I don't know Garrett's, like how they have their website, but I just Googled Garrett's Popcorn Chicago. And do you know it popped up on Amazon? I said, I ain't buying no popcorn off of Amazon. I want to make sure it's the good stuff. So I went back to the home company. I didn't even look at the price. I could have paid $20 more going to Garrett's. I didn't care. I said, I'm going to make sure I get the good popcorn. It might be still coming from the same place, but I'll never know. Because I want to make sure it's the right stuff. When you spend that much for popcorn, you want to make sure that you're getting what you want, So, I don't know. Yeah, I ordered that popcorn a couple days ago. I can't remember. A day or two ago. It was in the middle of the morning. That's why I get mixed up with days. But, that popcorn need to make sure it hurry up and get here soon. You know what I'm saying? Don't want any delays in shipping on that. Joe Cormel's laughing at me. I was just about to mention Ray was her favorite. That was Janice. Yeah. So yeah, what was this comment? Oh, okay. I got that one. And Francis talking about, I might go to Garrett's tomorrow to get me popcorn. And I had somebody put in the comment section. I thought, I just hearted their comment because I basically just heart comments because I'm on my phone. I'd rather type when I'm at my desktop or on my laptop. I don't like typing on my phone, so I don't really do a whole lot of replying on my phone. It's just very random when I reply. So somebody said that Garrett's popcorn is the worst popcorn ever. And I hearted it, and I do mean to heart it, not just that I saw it as the the owner of my YouTube page. I hearted it because you can get some bad Garrett's popcorn. That's what I hearted because I've had some. We've driven, say we were in Indianapolis or in Ohio, and we stopped in Chicago, go out of our way, adding miles to go get popcorn. And then we get to certain locations and the popcorn wasn't as good. It might be good this time, wasn't good the next time. I've never gotten bad popcorn at the downtown Garrett's on the street. The little rinky-dink shop that you can't even get a line in. The line is outside the door halfway down the street, okay? So I just don't want to get bad Garrett's. You can get some bad Garrett's popcorn that will make you not like Garrett's popcorn. I'm just saying. Good night, Laura. So, yeah. Francis is saying good night, Laura, and thank you again for your generosity. Yes. So, I really, I have purchased some items to add to the tables, but I'm not buying any more. Because I think we should be okay. I just need to sort out by notions and fabrics. Maybe that's what I'll do either tomorrow or Friday. Sort out by notions and fabrics and then write down a count so that I know how many I got. Because this retreat is a little bit bigger than the other ones, but I don't think I'm going to have to buy. I try to buy stuff when it's on sale, but I don't think I'm going to have to buy anything because I think the Teaquilters are taking care of this. And I need to go back and put Laura on this sheet. Because I'll forget. And then it say, what did she donate? I'm just going to say everything. Everything, mostly notions. That's what I'll do. So I know it's mostly notions. Okay, everything notions. So, okay. So that's going to be it, guys. I'm going to get off of here. We on here an extra 35 minutes because of the box. So thank you all so much. If you ever have any questions about activities going on with Teaquilts, you can always leave a comment in the comment section below. You can email me at teaquilts@teaquilts.com. You can also join my newsletter. It's teaquiltsnews@yahoo.com. And just put add in the subject and then your first and last name inside of the email. Send that off. We'll add you to the mailing list. Any other questions to my regular email, or you can put it into the chat box if it's just a generic question that everybody can see. So I will see you all then on Saturday. You all stay blessed, be safe, everyone, and quilt out. Good night. Uh-oh. Put my papers back.